I'm live. It's at 7. Oh wait, 6:59. Yeah, I'm just now getting over my cold. I'm still got it. If you guys don't know, boy was I sick. I can still hear it in my voice a little bit. I'm a little pale because I'm just still not feeling 100%, but I'm better. I am better. It's getting better very slowly. So, and my cat is looking right out the window here at me. And yes, I'm putting my candles up. And I am going to do messages tonight. And just to be different, I'm going to try to see. Please hit like and subscribe, you guys. Please hit likes for me so that we get more people coming on. I'll do mediumship for you tonight. Now, I'm not going to be on here long because mediumship takes a lot more energy, and I'll explain why. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm here. I've just been sick. Man, now my husband's got it. Sorry. He's like, ah. And you have a temperature with this? I guess from what I understand, it's going around really bad. It's kind of like a neurovirus that I had. Hi, Patrice. And it's just, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to tell anybody. I just know that it was not good, and I'm still not. I might have to go in and call. Please hit like and subscribe, you guys. Or shares. Please do on TikTok. I'll get more people coming on. Yeah, I've been really sick. And I am offering a new thing. If you guys, anybody's interested and you want a half-hour reading, hit me up. Go on my website. I'm only taking 5 people outside the room I've got. I'm going to offer it half off. So if you do it right now, which is, I don't know, it's like $45 off. I mean, or something, 40, 42. I don't know, something like that. 42.50. I don't remember. I just know it's half off. So it would be 45, 42, yeah, 42.50. I'm right. So if you are interested there's only 5 people that are going to hit me up. That's it. So the first 5 people that reach out to me and tell me what your preference is and what time you'd like. And, there are $85 normally for half an hour. So, I've got people that are yelling at me. They think that that's too cheap, but to me, I'm comfortable with that price. But yeah. So if you reach out, go on to Lana's Enchanted Sky, reach out with my contact, or message me. You can go on my link tree. You could go on my TikTok. You go anywhere you want. But if you go to Lana's Enchanted Sky, there's a contact form. So thank you, Frankie. You're so sweet. Yep. It's just there's only 5 openings. I thought, I can fill them. So go ahead, I haven't been feeling real good. I will be live with my new podcast time on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. So a lot of people might be listening to me while they're going to work. So, okay. I'm getting better. You can still hear I'm still sick, right? Okay. All right. So, okay. So here's the deal, Marissa's like, I want one. If you want one for half off, go to anecdotesenchantedskye.com and hit me up for half an hour. I got 5 spots. That's it. And that's all I'm doing for half off. Because the regular, I offer coupons and stuff. And if you guys want to see something cool, so listen. So go to enchantedskye.com is a different website than lanasenchantedskye.com, but they go to the same booking system. So they go to my calendar anyway. They go to the money thing. It's just funny to see it. Where I'm learning Wix, and if you guys don't know, I developed a new website. Now, Lana's Enchanted Sky, I developed it. However, it doesn't offer me all the stuff I want. So I'm trying to learn Wix. Well, I don't like what I've got on Wix yet. So I've still got it on enchantedskye.com. And I know it sounds crazy, but so there's 2 websites. They go to the same place, though. They have all the same information. It's just presented differently. And I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm just playing around with Wix, trying to learn it. Well, I know what I want it to look like. And so when I get the hang of it, then I'll keep it. So I know it's kind of crazy. So anyway, so here's the deal. I'm a medium. And here we go. What I want you guys doing is I want anything that you feel comfortable with. If you would like to donate to me, it's not mandatory tonight. But I am going to do some mediumship. So I'm going to pick a couple people and we're going to do some mediumship because that is my specialty. If you guys do not know, I talk to your family. When you call me, I know why you're calling. they'll tell me why you're calling. Oh, it's about your job. Oh, it's about a guy. Oh, it's about your kid. Oh, your job, really. They'll tell me before I die, they come to me, they talk to me. I'm ready to just go blah, blah, blah right before you even pick a phone up. So just letting you guys know, thank you. So it's kind of, yeah. So anyway, I would appreciate it. Donations, I remember it's going, and that even though I'm still sick, where was I today? I'm getting ready my Reiki center. Thank you, Christina. Anything that, and if you do donate, this is my other thing I'm going to tell you. Donating something puts you in my pot. And by donating, and I don't care, whatever. You don't have to be $1 gazillion, $5, whatever. I'm gonna pick somebody for a free reading. So anybody that donates gets thrown into my pot, and I literally do. I'll just take it. I write your names down, and I just go pick, and that's how I did it. Remember, there was some people who got free readings. Matter of fact, I gotta tape hers yet. I gotta still work on that. I've just been so busy, and then I'm sick. So if you are interested in getting thrown in, what you need to do is you need to throw yourself in here. Now it can be through. If you could go to my Lana's Enchanted Sky on Cash App and like a couple bucks, you throw your name in, and you could win a reading. All right. So, and I don't usually do it TikTok. It's hard for me to keep up with TikTok. It starts to roll. And you guys know what I mean by rolling, right? It'll start to roll. And it's hard for me to. So if you guys are interested in a free reading and you want to throw your name in there. Now I've got 2 things going. You get half off for sure. The 5 people that hit me up get a half off, which is $42.50. But if you want to get thrown in, I'm only choosing 1. So if there's 100 people I got a couple hundred people on here right now, so you might get chosen. So either way, hey, I'm offering stuff. I got to keep you guys' attention, right? So yeah, but so I'll say it one more time. If you want half off, you can go right now. You just hit me up, just contact me on my website and say, hey, I want a half off, and I would like it at this time. It'll be tomorrow or Tuesday. There's only 5 spots left. So go ahead and do that. And then if you're interested in trying to win a free reading, there's Earl. Hi, Earl. See, I can see when Cash App, I can see when they come across. For some reason, Venmo's doesn't work that way. And I don't know why. That's stupid. Because it should go across my screen. Well, I don't know why, but Cash App does. Anyway, and then you guys can win a free reading, that's an $85 value. So either way, you're winning. You're saving $42.50 either. All right. So if you are interested in a half off reading, for sure, that's a guaranteed reading. Okay. So just remember that. Go ahead and okay. So I've got 2 things going on. So, okay. But I've only got 5 spots. So if you really do want a reading, then hit me up. Say, hey, I would like it at 4:00 tomorrow. And I've only got 5 spots. So, okay. I'll let you know. I'll let you know immediately when I get off here today. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up now some people may have, yeah, thank you so much, Frankie. Hi, Gina. I haven't heard, how's it going? All right. Yeah, I'm still sick. Yeah. Somebody's like, you still a little sick? Yeah. This lingers, and what it does is it's just drainage. It's just really bad, and it's like you can't get rid of it, and you cough. Oh God, I'm thinking I might have to call the doctor and maybe have him be checked for maybe a little bit of bronchitis, or I feel okay, but you know how that is. So yes, thanks, Earl. Hot toddy, yeah, Gina, probably. I'm going to go after this when I get off of here. And you guys know that Watkins home ointment, it's like a menthol. That stuff works. It's old fashioned. Watkins home menthol. You put it all in here. Put it all in your ear and go to sleep. Put about 10 blankets on. You will feel better. You really will. It does work. Anyway, okay. So thanks, Marissa. So thanks, guys. I've got openings. So believe it or not, yeah, I do. It's because I wasn't here, and people are like, I wonder if she's gonna be doing readings. I am. I'm better. You have to see. I actually did about 8,500 steps on Friday, thinking, well, maybe I'll feel better. It'll get me going. It made me very tired. I'm still not quite 100%. We'll put it that way. That's a nice way to put it. Oh, look at all my, you guys see all the smoke? I have one of my black candles that blew itself out. It's very hot though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is for you guys is not just questions. I'm doing mediumship tonight. So I want somebody who is wanting to connect with somebody. Now I'm just gonna pick somebody out of random. How's that? And what we're gonna do, will DeSantis be president? No. I'm telling you no. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. No, 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 no. He will not be president. He is not gonna be the president. I'm trying to tell people I really liked this Jeff Jackson. I saw him on TikTok and I'm just staring at him. And all I can think of is that picture of what they showed me with the guy's head is turned to me with the black hair, about 5'10", young, no gray in the hair, shaking hands with Senate. And I'm telling you, it might be that guy. It might be that Jeff Jackson. And I know he's brand new, but you know what? Got a whole year ahead. It'd be very interesting if it happened that fast. Because I first thought, Biden's going to rerun. He's going to, and I'm like, no, I don't see him. And I also kept seeing, I still say Kamala Harris is going to do, kind of take over. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I think that Biden's just too old. So yeah. All right. So I'm going to pick somebody and I'm a medium. You guys know that, right? I'm a medium. I had somebody that did not know I was also a past life regression hypnotist, which I am. And if you've got any nasty habits you need to get rid of, you can call me on that too. I've helped somebody who could not drive, who had such a bad phobia, and it was a past life regression. She had died in a car accident. Anyway, I also do, and a lot of people don't know this, you can do not past, but you can do future life progression. Did you know that? I have done it, and in the future, I am selling something. I'm like a salesperson in like a white outfit. It's like a white suit, kind of like from Star Trek. Anyway, it's what kind of reminds me of. And I'm selling something that's round, and it's kind of looks like an old Walkman, but it's not. But I want to say it's almost like a computer because there's knowledge in it. And it's an electronic, and I don't know what it is, but I'm doing that, and in my next lifetime. See, isn't time funny? Yeah. Yep. Oh, feature you, Sue? Yeah, I could feature you. We've got quite an interesting... Sue, I've been doing a lot of past life regression with Sue. Sue is also my sponsor for your dog food, which her dog treats are just wonderful. So make sure you checking out Diamond's Natural Store. You can find me. I got to give you a link on my website, Sue. Anyway, yeah, you could be my toaster child. You've had a couple of really interesting past life regressions. Yes, you have. So, I mean, I've had some real interesting ones. I had one person they thought they were getting gassed at a gas chamber, and I had to pull them back out of it. And they're like, oh my God, no wonder I'm so scared of strangling and choking. And so, see what I'm saying? But now she says, no, I'm not. It's because it's like here's a memory, here's you, and you've brought it together and you're okay. So, okay. All right. Okay, hold on here. Yeah, all right. Let me choose somebody. I'm going to choose somebody, and I'm going to do a mediumship for him. Okay. Okay. Alex, I'm picking you. Oh, fascinating. Thank you. Thank you, Patrice. Alex. Did you have a grandfather that had dark hair, and it was kind of messy like, but it was dark and it was thinning. It was like in the top it was thinning, and I think he could speak another language. Now, could this be a great grandparent? You guys do know since the pandemic I get great grandparents, and people are like, oh, I never knew them. They know you, trust me. It's so funny. My daughter, my youngest daughter never knew my grandmother. Because she was already passed, I think, when my oldest was just a baby. Anyway, She looks exactly like her. Like, it's scary. She looks so much like her. And so they're around. You don't realize, like, I noticed I've got a picture of my great grand one of my great grandmother, my mom's grandma. She held me and she died. I was born on her birthday, so that was cool. I have her same ears. I have her you know what I mean? Like, same you don't realize how much you are like a great grandparent sometimes. My husband looks exactly like his great grandfather. And he does a lot because we've seen pictures. Like, it's striking. But they come through. So, Alex, am I right? I'm not sure if he could speak another language other than English. Okay, Alex. This person, I feel like, has an accent, though. I don't know why. This person in there, is it your grandfather? I know, I swear they could speak another language besides English. Okay, but he's coming through. Were they Italian, or they were something else, Alex? And they're telling me you have a holiday, or you have a some type of something coming up soon, a family get together or a holiday. Oh, Croatian. There we go, Alex. Told ya. I'm telling you, this guy can speak another language. You know how I know? They'll speak it to me at first, and I know they're speaking another language, but yet they're communicating, and that's weird. I speak fluent French. I speak some Spanish. My Spanish I understand Spanish completely. I don't speak back as good as I should, but I speak French. And a little German, because my grandparents spoke German in the household. So I know just a little bit of German. And I speak American Sign Language. Now, I can tell you it's Croatian. I was going to say, I thought it was Czech. I was going to say like Italian, Greek, Czech, Mediterranean of some type, So, okay. So, Alex, what is going on they're wishing you well about something? Is there something to do with a birthday, a holiday, a vacation? There's something that's going well for you. Oh, we're having a family get together. Your cousin and her fiance are coming up to visit from Virginia. Okay, so he says, I will be there. You do know that your family shows up to visit, right? They also show up to their own funeral. Never forget it. I never forget it. I know that I watched one time, and when my grandfather, when he passed, and we had his funeral, he walked right up. I watched him do it, and because I remember at that time I was just becoming psychic. I was just learning to do my craft, and that was, 2000? I was just, I had 33, so about 30 I started this, so and I watched him. And I know what he looked like when he was young because he's got a picture of his wedding picture. He walked up. He looked at his body. He leaned over. He's looked at it for a minute and then was gone. You go to your own funeral. I'm telling you, you do. All right? Yes, I'm not always right. Oh, that's so sweet. I never knew him, but he passed away before you were born. Okay, that makes sense. But they're saying that they are there, and there's something about the family get together, and they're wishing you well in that family get together. And yes, what I'm going to do is, if you guys donate, you don't have to be a couple bucks. If you want to win a possible free reading, it's an $85 free reading. I'm going to throw it in here on Monday or Tuesday. I'll call you. And what I do is I literally put your name down, and that's how I do it. Anyway, if you want to, write your name on a list. So just to get you in there, just donate me something. Most people are giving me $5. It's just for fun. Okay. Now I'm also offering half off, and now I think I might be already booked. I just saw 3 people come through with emails. I've got 5 spots, half off. See, I have to offer you stuff to keep you guys motivated, So and I am feeling a little better. You can probably tell I'm starting to feel better. I got a little pink in my cheeks again. Man, was I sick! Like, I haven't been that sick in probably 6 or 7 years. I mean, even when I had COVID, I wasn't as sick as I was with this stuff. I mean, I laid in bed. I couldn't get out. I slept. I couldn't even, I didn't feel like even walking. It was so bad. So, yeah. But anyway, okay. Thanks, guys. All right. So, Teresa, did he hear me? I swear he recognized me before he passed. Teresa, This is what Teresa has to say. She says, as she sang to her grandfather as he passed of Alzheimer's. And usually when, my mother has Alzheimer's, and it running in my husband's family really bad. And they die of starvation. They get to a point they forget to eat, or they forget how to eat. Or one of my best friends just passed. She was 80, and she couldn't swallow anymore. And so they're poisoning us, folks. They're poisoning us. I don't remember people like this sick when I was young. People didn't die like this. They would die of heart, or they would die, you know what I mean, or old age, or bothers me. Also, my daughter has Crohn's. Just get on my soapbox for a minute. My daughter has Crohn's, and I'm going to tell you. You know how they always say Crohn's is a very, you usually don't have Crohn's growing up, and then all of a sudden you hit about 19, 20, because it's a buildup of toxins. Because my daughter she nearly died. And when she was about 23, they had to take a foot of colon out. And she ate horribly. Now, she went and had weight loss surgeries, lost 150 pounds. Very, very careful what she eats now. Her Crohn's is gone. It is completely gone, because you know why? She's not allowed to eat any junk. She's very, very careful what she eats now. Everything's healed up, and she's coming off her Stelara. Now, it's not, you don't hear of that, right? You don't hear of people getting better from Crohn's. You usually die from it. Here she is on remission from eating right. And she even says to me, she goes, Mom, I can't have any bread from the store, because we all know there's crap in it, bromine and all kinds of crap in our bread. If she gets Amish bread, she can eat it. What is that telling you? What is that telling you, right? Okay, Deborah, I see you. You had, okay. All right. So, okay. I'm going to get back to you. Hold on. All right. And, okay, so Teresa, was your grandfather gray and his hair was back and he was kind of a smaller guy when he was old? Were you singing like an Irish song or something? What? I want to say, was it like, because I swear I hear Turalura. Now, this might not be for you. This might be Turalura. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. And remember, I got a couple hundred people in here. Somebody is singing this to me. And I don't know why. You're singing Italian songs? I don't know if it's you then, Teresa. What person on here would have been, and it's almost like a joke. Turalura, that song. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. Does somebody in your family know that? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that mean something to somebody? It's not you. I know it's not Teresa, but it means something to somebody. Sometimes people break in on me. Sorry, Teresa. That happens every once in a while. I'm in group. So used to hear it. It's an Irish. Yes, exactly. It's an Irish lullaby. Now, is somebody here in this group of people I've got, which a couple other people, who's Irish? Very Irish, and they would even had red hair with the blue eyes. There's somebody coming through for you somewhere. And so the last time, hey, now if you guys don't know, the last time I did this, I had a woman out of the clear blue, and I taped it, and I said, I don't know who this guy is, but his name's so-and-so. And believe it or not, a woman came through. Oh my God. She was watching my TikTok, and I taped it. And she goes, that's my grandpa. I know it's my grandpa. He's same name, same everything is. And she showed me a picture, and I'm like, yep, that's him. Somebody's coming through, and they're Irish, and their whole family. I mean, they're Irish, and I mean red hair. I mean Irish, and it's some type. And there's almost a joke in the family, and I don't understand what that is. So I want to say. It might be female. And she would put her hair up. And I think she may have come from Ireland, or had very, very deep Irish connection. So somebody's family member's coming through like that. And I normally can pinpoint you. But this she broke through on Teresa's reading. Sorry, Teresa. Sometimes that happens. Let me see what else I get. I want to say she had 2 sons. Can you guys figure out who this is? I can't. I'm sorry. I know. Let me see if I can get a name. It's like 2 names, like Mary Kate, Mary Grace. It's like that. Anybody know who this is? I'm getting it very, very clearly now. It's like a 2 name, like Lisa Sue. But I want to say it's Mary. There's like a Mary Elizabeth. Mary. It's kind of like that. All right. So see if you guys can get who I'm trying to figure out who this is. Yeah, it's an M. It's an M. I want to say it's Maria. You know what I mean? Mary Sue. It's like that. It's not yours. No, I know it's crazy, but I'm getting somebody coming through, and it's a female, and it's double names. There was okay. So who is this? We've got a Somebody's got a Margaret. Was your Irish grandmother? Did she have red hair? I mean, really Irish. This person's Irish. Margaret Ann, that could be it. I think we're getting it. Rebecca, she have red hair? And she would pull it back or put it up. It was a little wavy. Or it was a little curl or a bit of wave to it. I'm just trying to figure out who this person is. They just broke through. Sometimes this happens to me. You guys have to kind of help me out because I've got so many people. And normally I'm very good at like concentrating on just one person. But she broke through. Sometimes they get excited. I want to say she'd tell you off too, this woman. That's you? Ah, ha, ha. Okay, I think I found somebody. Yep. Okay. All right. I think I found it. So... Sing, you guys know who this is. Very old when she passed, about 30 years ago. Irish grandma. Okay, so it could be, I got narrowed to 3 people. Hold on, what else I get? This woman was, I'm trying to pinpoint this for you guys. I got it down to 3 people. She could really cook, and she did some type of stew or something. And she was in there, and there's something about 2 boys. I want to say she had 2 sons. Something about 2 boys. Does that help? I want to say the kids, one kid had reddish colored hair, but not really red, and the other kid did not. I'm trying to narrow this down to we figure out which person this is. Sorry. Hey, every once in a while this does happen. Usually I'm pretty good at zeroing it in. So, but I'm on TikTok and I'm thinking that's what we've got. Oh, thank you. Margaret Mary was born and raised in Ireland. Honey, that's who this is. I got it. Gratitude, Grace, her name is Margaret Mary. And remember I said there was a Mary name in there. It was a 2-name thing. And she's from Ireland. And it's her, yep. And so is that your grandma or is that your great-grandma? Because they're coming through like, yeah. Red curly. Now see, Florida says there's one from Ireland with red, curly red hair. And did she have 2 sons? See how they're trying to tell me. They're trying to tell me who it is. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And if you guys call me for reading, I know why you're calling, and I'll always be able to tell you that who it is and why. And people are like, how do you know? How did you know I was calling? Why? Because they told me. They told me why. People are like, why? And how? How does that work? And I said, they come to me before I dial, and I can hear them. So, okay. So, all right. So Florida. So it's either Florida made or it's gratitude. It's one or the other now. Those 2. And she's got, each of them have red hair and they're from Ireland. But I want to say one of them has 2 sons. Some about 2 sons. Yes. And a baker. So, see, gosh darn it. oyster stew. Somebody took some like a special soup. See, I got 3 people, and it sounds, gosh darn it, they're not coming all. Okay, I know this is great. No, this is one person. Sometimes there's more. Okay, let me explain this to you. So sometimes your whole family's talking to me all at once, and as they're going blah 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 blah, they'll start throwing stuff at me. And it's coming from different people. So it sounds like I'm confusing people, but they're talking to me all at the same time. You know what it's like when you got like 4 or 5 people and they're very rambunctious and then blah, 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 at you, and okay, I'm gonna slow this person down, these people down. Hold on. One of them, okay, this woman came to the United States, loved baseball. There you go. That's the key. Which woman was this? There you go. There, she gave me something. This person loved baseball. No, not you. Okay. Something about baseball. Like she would like to watch baseball. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you call in the matriarch of the family. You bet. It is Rebecca. It's you. Okay. It's you. Yep, the Boston Red Sox. Yes, that was exactly what I was saying. I was going to say the Boston Celtics because yes, Florida, that's it. There, we got it. See how specific that became? Because she kept throwing it. And by the way, Florida made 1971. You got something really, really good coming to you in the next 2 months. It's either a job. She wants to come through. She says you're going to either get a job or there's a change. There's something that it's like you deserve this. And you're being blessed with it. I'm supposed to tell you that. She's acting as your guide. Okay? All right? I give messages from them, and you do know they arrange stuff on the other side. You know that's 90% of when you're blessed and you pull that Wheel of Fortune card, right? You feel, here, wait, I'll show you. Hold on, I got my cards here. When you pull this, there's no such thing as luck. There's no such thing as luck. You're being blessed from the other side. It looks like luck, doesn't it? But it's not. They're blessing you. So you're being blessed, my dear. Rebecca, it's you. Or Florida, no, it's Florida made. It's you. Now, I'm not saying that maybe the other, I just know that that came through, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not sure. It could have been 2 other. They'll all start talking. I can control this. Because I tell them nicely, if you can't play nice and you start getting rude, you start breaking in and not talking to me, I will send you away. Because you have to remember, all of this crap that goes on the TV, she scratched me, and you've got control. We're alive, they're dead. We have more energy than they do. So you can control it. So I will tell, you're going to hold on and you're going to come when I tell you to come, or you're leaving. And they will back right down. Because they know that I've been doing this a long time and I won't put up with it. See? That's why people don't understand that we have total control of all of it. So, okay. But, yes, I was going to say Boston Celtics. That was what I was going to say. Because, Celtic, Irish. And I thought, no, that ain't right. But I'm like, it is true. See, got it right. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna control this better. I'm gonna start picking people out. Okay. All right. And please keep donating because the list gets longer. I gotta choose who gets their free reading this week. So okay. Anna, Natasha. All right. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Sorry, Teresa, that they cut me off. I started looking at you, and then I'm like, they just came in. And I'm they're very specific. What they do is I can see them in my head. I see them in my third eye. Then I always notice hair because I just do. I don't know. Everybody notices something. Hair, and then I notice eye color. And I also notice how they speak. Sometimes they'll have like that person had bit of an Irish accent. And I can pick it up. All right. I speak other languages, so if they're trying to speak to me in another language, I can pick it up, and I can tell if it's Italian because it sounds, or Spanish because Spanish I can speak a little, but I can carry a real simple conversation on. But I speak fluent French, and so if it sounds like a little bit like French, but it's not, it's Italian. See, that's why I pick it up. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, okay. She went to the game all the time with my husband. I told you, Rebecca. I'm telling you, got something good coming, sweetheart. You're being blessed. She wants me to. That's why she came through. She wants to tell you that. And for the other two people that I thought it was maybe for them, I will try you in a second. Okay? And just remember, please feel free. And remember, if you're donating to me, it's going for my Reiki center. I was down there today. I'm resurfacing countertops. So I was down there today all morning doing all of that, getting ready to scrub floors and paint walls and yeah. And if you guys don't know, I'm making a Reiki center. I am a Reiki master and we'll be teaching classes where you can get certified by coming out to I have a private entrance to my house, from my house in my lower level house. You're going to get certified in animals. So you're going to have a Reiki certificate for people and animals. And I'm going to show you because you need to know where animals, chakra centers are different than humans. They aren't down the middle. They're different. And so you get to come and work on my horses. That's what you're going to get to do. So I'm trying to get my Reiki center together. So, okay. All right. Am I going to post a preview of my Reiki center? I am. Very good thinking because I already thought about it. I think I'm going to do a before and after. It used to be a game room and then I got my studio next to it and I have an L-shaped house. So if you turn the corner, then there's an apartment and it's a mother-in-law's apartment. My best friend's going to move in with me for a few months while she's moving back up here from Louisiana and she's going to move in, live there. And then there's a bathroom and a couple bedrooms in the back. I have a big house. It was assisted living. We've converted it back and it's 6 bedrooms. It's big. And so it's been a lot of work converting it, but I have enough space for a Reiki center. So, yep. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Okay, I'm going to get back. I'm off my tangent. You know how I get. Okay. All right, Lisa. I'm going to choose is what I'm going to do. So I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to write your names down. Make sure you put you have your name, Cash App and it'll say your names because see if I go in there now it'll roll. You can go into Cash App, Venmo. You can also hit me up if you want a reading. Hit me up and say, hey, I want 1/2 off, which is a good deal too. That's pretty cheap for somebody who's been doing this for 26 years and letting you get away with $42.50 for a reading. No offense, it's cheap. I had a lady call me that was from California and did a reading. I did a reading for her and she is $300. And she said, why? You said cheap. I said, because my cost of living is very, very low. Where I live. It's one of the cheapest places to live. I'm very, very inexpensive. And so just to let you know that I'm, as long as I'm okay. My animals are fed and my bills are paid and I'm comfortable. I get to go on my trips when I want. And I don't need to be rich, and I mean, I got books coming. I got lots of other things coming out too. So in this Reiki center and the class, and I forgot. If you would like to join me for a guided meditation on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Now I know that's hard for anybody in California because it's 4, but if they're driving or what, you can't. I had to make it at a certain time, so I picked 6. It's $12 and you get a half an hour of complete. I almost do like a hypnosis. I am a certified hypnotist, by the way. And I started back to my doctorate program too. So, guys know I'm sad. I just got to have 18 balls up in the air. And I'm going to finish my PhD in metaphysical counseling because I already got a background in it. So my master's is in special ed with counseling background. And I was a diagnostician. I assessed learning disabilities, did behavior disorders, and autism. I would have to sit down and do a bunch of tests and determine if the child, what was up. And I did that for a couple of years. So, before I became an art teacher. Art teacher is really where I should have been, even though I love the diagnostics because it was like a big jigsaw puzzle. But I'm such an artist. I'm such an art teacher. And yeah. Anyway, all right. So here we go. Oh, thank you. Yes, Marissa has been to my house. Yes, you are the third person. You know, you were the first of about 3 people now. People are coming from Chicago. To just come and see me. She goes, Marissa's like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Thank you. It's got some work yet to do, Marissa. I'm in the process of redoing all the countertops. I need to redo my kitchen. She knows what I mean. It's long and skinny. It's a galley because it had been assisted living. So you literally could go up and down and get your food because it had been assisted. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And I want to rip a wall out and make it real big and redo it all. And I always wanted to do something, but you know how that is. So yeah. So anyway, so if you just put your name on my list, donate $5, whatever. I will put you down. And maybe you might win a free reading. Or if you do want a reading for sure at half off, which is dirt cheap, hit me up on my website, enchantedskye. Okay, let's get back to this because I'm off tangent again. You know how I get like this? Now you guys know why my podcast is called Metaphysical Meanderings. I meander, I go all over the place. Even when I taught, the kids said at school that they would get me off subject sometimes on purpose because I just would do that. And because I'd be like, oh, well, you know, and yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, are you really, Deborah? You're going to be in my area this upcoming weekend. You can come visit. I'm here. I'm not kidding when I say you're about, that would be about the 4th or 5th person. People come out here all the time. You can come get a reading at my house. And it's got its address and everything. I mean, I know people are like, well, that's dangerous. Eventually, I'm going to be honest with you. Eventually, we're going to put up fencing. And we're going to put up a gate. Because we're just probably going to have to at some point. A security gate, locks and stuff. But right now, it's not. But, yeah. Hey, what do I do? You know, my business is in my home, in my lower level. It's a private, there's a locked door. You know, they can't get in. You can't get in my house. But you can into the basement through another door. So, and there's nothing to steal in there anyway, unless you want to steal some old furniture, some old hippie furniture. Anyway, all right. Am I going to write a book? Yes, I am. Oh God, I know I'm a jack of all trades. Yes, I'm trying really hard to get my books out. It's something I am really busy, and I love it when I'm busy like this. Though I love to be busy, and when I am. You know what? I thrive off of stress. I'm one of these people that the busier I am and the more I have to do, the better I do. And the more organized and the more I get done. When I don't have to, the first last year, I've been aimless because I'm like, oh, I can get to it tomorrow. I'm retired. It's not working for me. I can't do that. Now I'm like, okay, so every day I get up in the morning, I got this big book. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then when I scratch them off, because I'm a Capricorn, rising, get it done, scratch it off, up, done, good, go on. Now tomorrow but you have to realize I also have 5 acres and I should not be procrastinating because I will never get everything done. And I have to pull weeds to every flower bed. I have over 2,000 types of hostas in my yard. I'm a master gardener also. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm a jack of all, but the thing is you know, the second part of that is jack of all trades, master of nothing. But I am a master. I mastered this. So, and I'm a master teacher in the state of Illinois. I'm registered like that. You have to be when you have your master's degree. And if you are not a master teacher in Illinois, you can lose your job. So you have to do certain things and jump through certain hoops to be registered as a master teacher. So anyway, yeah, you too, Teresa. Okay, of course I know who Pink Floyd is. Come on, I'm a Gen X. Well, all right, Dems. Yes, I know who Pink Floyd is. That's funny. Hey, The Wall was in '84. I was a junior in high school, so I know all about it. Yes. All right. You tell people you're gonna get something done. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea too. All I know is I got a book and I'm writing it down. I got to do it down today. So I wrote this down. I'm getting my book published, my coloring book. You guys know I'm doing a meditation coloring book. It's been sitting for years. It just sits there. My daughter's it's ready to go in Kindle Direct Publishing. And it won't go in. It has something to do with the margins. I cannot figure this out. I've been trying for a while to figure it out. Well, I drove down. She's about 40 minutes from me. I drove and I dropped it off with her, and she's going to re-scan it and then crop it down for me. So hopefully keep our fingers crossed. Then I did a bunch of weeding, a bunch of planting. Then I've been taping all day. Yeah. Then I went live. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try. Okay, hold on. You know what? People ask me if I have ADHD. No, I don't think so. If you know much about a fire sign, I am a Sagittarius. Sun signs never quit. They never stop. And I told my husband, wait until I get my weight loss surgery. Now, I used to be really thin, and by the way, I used to be a semi-professional tennis player. I toured with the USTA for about a year. And so I was actually a pretty good tennis player. I'm a left-handed tennis player. So I'm a great doubles player because I'm up at the net. I'm very good at the net. Anyway, and I was really thin. I ate whatever I wanted, had kids, and I'm tired, and I want to be thin again. So I'm done. So that is what this is all about. And I'm going to lose a whole bunch of weight, and we'll be off probably the month of September completely. So I will warn you, and what I'll do is I'm going to pre-tape a lot of stuff and then play it so that you guys will still see stuff. So, okay. All right. Thank you for sharing me. Okay. Okay. Flower and tattoos. Was your grandmother, she just said she just passed away 2 weeks ago. Was she a dancer? Would she have been, let's see, if she was 100, she'd been born in 23. Was she a dancer? Get back to me on that. Some lady's coming through, it's a grandma or some type, and she could dance. Like, she was really good. And I'm not like talking like ballerina. I'm talking dance. Like, she could do like the jitterbug or, something in the 30s, 40s, even 20s, kind of like the Charleston even. It's something like that. And she could dance really well. Someone is coming through. Bobbed hair, black. She reminds me of Betty Boop. She's got the bright red little lips, the bright red lipstick, and the short bobbed hair, and a white dress, and it's cut like about here. And she could dance. Does anybody know who this is? Is that who you're, okay, flowers and tattoos, is that yours? Is that your grandmother? Because I looked at your name first, but that sometimes okay, whose grandmother is this? Whose grandmother is this? We guys got to figure. Hi, Canada. I have 40% of my followers are Canadian. Everybody thought I was Canadian. Did you know that? I'm from Wisconsin. I have a Wisconsin accent. Actually, I have a Chicago accent. When I did, you can go online. There's this website. You can look up and see where they can guess where you're from within 50 miles. And they got it right. They said, you probably live northwest of Chicago. And I'm like, wow, that was right. But people from Canada think I'm from Canada because I have a bit of they saw like a northern type of accent. So, and I'm about, I don't know, maybe 7 hours from Canada, maybe 8. I'm not really close. If I could go through the ocean, if I could go through the Great Lake, it would be only about 3 or 4. But you know what I'm saying? But you have to go around the lakes. But if I went through Lake Superior, it'd be about 7. So, but you have to go around. So, and a Yooper, you know what a Yooper is, right, you guys? You know what Yoopers are, right? Upper Peninsula, Michigan, Yoopers. Yooper, yeah. Like I don't quite have that much of an accent as a Yooper does, but I do have an accent. So, and the people notice it. So, okay. All right. So who is this person, this flapper person? Duluth? Oh, Hammy, you're from Duluth. I know right where you're at. I lived in La Crosse. So I was, what was that, about 4 hours south of you? I know where Duluth is. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who this person's coming through. And so I've got so many people on here. And I'm trying to figure out who this is. But somebody's got a grandmother coming through. Oh, you grew up in La Crosse? Well, they're Twinkie, the small world, right? Oh, you're in Naperville? Oh, yeah. My husband, Elgin. Used to live in Elgin. See, so the whole area. I know this area. Like I've lived like 18 different places, but all around here. I know, and it is so funny. Once I go one place, I know it. I've been to Arizona. One time I spent 2 weeks there, and I can guarantee I can drive anywhere you want me to go. I'm very good with that kind of stuff. I remember real well. And but anyway, yeah, my husband's from Chicago. I went to school in La Crosse. I'm from where I'm at now, so I'm outside of on the Wisconsin state line. We moved back here. We lived in Rockford. We've lived in Roscoe. We lived in Elgin. We lived in Carpentersville, Illinois. We lived in Janesville. We've lived in Beloit. We've lived in Roscoe. It's all 990 things. I Interstate 90. Anyway, I've lived all over the place, and so I know this area like really well. And so Chicago, no problem. Milwaukee, nah, not a problem. Not a problem. I know Milwaukee. Madison, oh God. I spent most of my summers in Madison. So yeah. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So okay, so here we go. I mean, who is it? Can anybody tell me whose grandmother was a dancer? Deborah, did you have one that was a flapper? Okay, that's kind of what this is. It's kind of like she's a flapper. She even wear like this hat that you'd pull down, and her hair would come out the sides. And I want to say she's doing this. And in a white dress and with like sequins on it. And hold on, maybe I can get a name. I want to say Elizabeth. Beth, Elizabeth, Liz. Does anybody, was it an actress? No, this is somebody's family member. This is a woman of one of you guys. Well, you got to figure out who this is. One of your family members. I don't know who it is. That's what's going tonight. We're playing mystery games because I can be much more specific, but I'm letting people. Okay, so let me explain this. I can control this. I have been doing this a very long time. I can control who comes through and who doesn't. I tell them nicely, if you don't behave yourself, you leave him. So they get very nice because they know I know what I'm doing. And I'm letting people just come in and pop in. This person just popped in. And I want to say she somehow has an Elizabeth name. Now, it could even be a middle name, but there's a connection here. She's a flapper. It's somebody's grandma or great-grandmother. Back in the 20s, between the 20s and the 40s, like between the 20s, 30s, she was really young and a flapper. So she was probably born about 9. She's probably dead now. It's probably a great-grandmother for a lot of you guys. Okay? You want to play mystery games? That's kind of what we're doing. Who is this person? Hi, Stella. Does anybody know of a woman named, I want to say her name is Elizabeth or Liz or Beth or Lisbeth or Beth or it's something like that, and she was a flapper. Does somebody have what's her name? Goldie. You know, that's so weird that you say Goldie. We were just talking, my husband did not know. My husband has blonde hair and blue eyes. He is so white. He's pink. And his great-great-grandmother was black. We just found this out. We were always told it was true, and my daughter got her DNA, and it's true. Because when she by percentage, when you back it up, it would have been her second or third great-grandparent. And I told him, I said, even though you're white as can be, you have black ancestry. I told you that. I was right. He's also part Jewish. I'm part Jewish, and so is he by 10%. So my kids are a little more than 10% Jewish. Blonde hair, blue eyes, white as can be. It's kind of funny to see it, but and I have to chuckle. But yeah, hold on. Deborah Eloise. Yes, I will take that. Yes, Deborah, it's yours. Okay, it's for you. It's Deborah. Deborah says her grandma, Eloise, she was a flapper. Yep, that's it. It does, Deborah. It's yours. Thank you. I want it. Yep. Wait, hold on, Teresa. No, wait. No, hold on. Goldie Elizabeth. For some reason, Goldie. But did Goldie have more of a brownish hair? I think I can pick them both up. I think I'm picking them both up. I think I got Deborah Joffrey, but that's her grandmother, her great grandmother. But I think I'm also picking up Teresa Campbell's, because it wasn't really super dark hair, right, Teresa? Goldie? It's just funny. But the reason that I said her name was Goldie, well, my husband's great grandmother was black, was Goldie. And they were always told they thought because his grandparents have real dark black wavy hair, and their skin is a little darker, and they always said they were Native American, and we had heard that she was actually black, and it came up in the genetics that way. So isn't that interesting? Yeah. Oh, Teresa, that is right. Yep. Okay. Yep, it's right. I'm telling you, I'm picking up both your grandmothers right now, so let you guys know. And yes, I'm trying to. I'm okay. So let you understand one more time. I'm just letting people come through. So whoever wants to come through, I'm letting them. Now I can control this. If I said no, you're gonna come when I tell you to come. They know that, and they will back down. But I'm kind of letting it, Yeah, I know. It's just letting it happen and see what happens. Yeah, is what I'm doing. So, okay. How do you get a reading? Okay, if you want, I'm half off right now. If you want to go to back in and go to Lana's Enchanted Sky, the web, it's on my TikTok. Tap it and you can get one for half off, which is $42.50, which is dirt cheap for somebody who's been doing this for 26 years. But I've only got 5 spots, by the way. I have to look and see if they're blocked, and they might be booked already. Or you can try to win a free one if you send me something on my Cash App, Lana's Enchanted Sky. So send me a few bucks and we'll see. And because I'm going to pick somebody and I'll let you guys know who it is. Okay. Yeah. Some people may be a little more shy. Yes, they are. They always call it the silent majority. That's what I'm warned on my podcast station. Because I have 1 million live watchers in the podcast. And I would say I'm only interacting with like a couple hundred. And people are like, well, that's all you got. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I can see the numbers. 860. My average is 850,000. And you have to remember, my podcast station has 37 million listeners. So, yeah. All right. So I'm almost done because I always do this for an hour. I'm surprised I'm not tired because this is going to be. Hold on. I'm looking. Where can you find my most recent predictions? I just updated a few on my website, Lana's Enchanted Sky. Also, on my TikTok, if you back up onto the page, the landing page of my, my following page, it'll say predictions. I pulled the predictions out of TikTok and you can tap on them. It'll give you a bunch of them. I have to update it again. So, hi, Brand. I'm used to Canadians. I have a lot, about 40% are Canadian. 10% are like Australian, English, England or Australia. Another 4%, I know my percentages. Another 4% are India, because India will speak English. Any place that speaks English, right? And Netherlands. I get quite a few people from the Netherlands. But I would say 40% of you are also, a quarter of you are from Texas. I don't know why. Like from Dallas, Houston, Fort Worth, they're coming from a very high percentage, and I don't know why. Isn't that kind of different? Yeah. Because everybody knows about what I think about Texas right now and all their garbage going on. So anyway, okay. Hi guys. Yes, I'm feeling better, Lisa. I'm still, you can still hear I'm stuffy a little, but overall, and there's drainage. But other than that, it was just a really bad head cold. Man. Okay. Yes, it will, Brent. If you go to my PayPal, and you can go to my PayPal, enchantedskye66. That's PayPal. Yep. It's Lana's Enchanted. Yeah, if you put it under Lana's Enchanted Sky, I think I pop up under PayPal. But I know Enchanted Sky 66. You can go to PayPal and find me there, yeah. Okay. Anything for you tonight? Hold on. I'm just on here, just kind of playing around. Hi. Oh, Alabama. I got a friend that's down in near you. She's down in, well, no, it's not that far. It's kind of farther than you think because it's on the other side of Mississippi. But she's in Mississippi. So, yeah. Okay, thanks, Brent. Okay. Yes, I'm telling you, Marissa, I've got, you know what I think, Marissa, you are one of my original followers. You have been following me, and what happens is because it'll go local, that you caused me to get 25% of my whole following is from Texas. Did you know that? It's true. And I'm like, well, why is that? It's got to be why. I got a couple people that were my original followers from Texas. I have a very large number also from Boston when I was out there in August. So, yep. Thanks, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be off here in a minute because I'm going to go put some Vapor Rub on me and like take my medicine. Okay, Kristen Alice. Did your brother have kind of a dirty blonde hair that was cut short in a kind of bit of a cowlick? Let me know. I want to know, Kristen. Let me know. Okay, let me know that. Yes, that is right. Yeah, that's him. You said his name's Danny. That's funny. My husband's name's Dan. My son-in-law's name's Dan too. We have two. Go figure. Okay, two of my son-in-laws are named Adam, and two of my son-in-law's named Dan, and my husband's named Dan. So I have an AJ, and I've got Adam, AJ, DJ, and Dan. Otherwise we mix them all up. So yeah, go figure, right? It's kind of crazy. Yeah. All right. All right. So all right, here we go. All right. Yeah, Jeff Jackson. Oh, I know. I really like him. I really like him. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I'm not. It's just, yeah. Okay, hold on. I get what I'm getting. Oh, you're Patrice. You're from Boston. I got a lot of Boston followers. I was out in August. I went live in Boston a couple times. So now I have a lot of Boston. I liked Boston a lot. I would live there. I enjoyed being there. I felt very comfortable. They had told me while I was there, my guides, that I'm from Salem or the area at some point in the past. I felt very, very comfortable. Very. Like I belong there. There's been places where I've gone where I don't feel comfortable. And I'm like, I don't feel right here. It's weird. But I like Boston. I want to go back. I actually got invited back to go read in one of the stores. Did I tell you? I walked into one of the stores. Did I tell you the story? So I walked into one of the stores, and there was a little book. I mean, the energy was so strong. It was haunted. You could feel it was flipping haunted. And I'm like, well, there's a guy and there's this little boy. This little boy is moving stuff around at the bottom. And she goes, oh my God, the bottom shelves, all the stuff keeps getting moved. And she goes, oh, I want you to talk to my owner. So she went and got the owner. And the owner's like, well, what's your specialty? And I said, well, I'm a medium. But I said, what do you want me to be? Because I can pretty much do all of it. She goes, well, I'm looking for an animal communicator. And I said, well, yeah, I do that. And so she wants me to come back. And I told her I wouldn't be back till next year, which would be this year, But and one of these days I'll get back there. I'll have to call her and say, hey, do you remember me? You had talked to me about doing an animal communication. So I might be going back. I think I'll fly this time though. It took me like 18 hours to get there. I was tired. You don't realize how big New York is until you're traveling it across New York. But yeah, it was a long ways. I told my husband, I think we'll fly to Boston. Now we know the area. We'll fly into Boston, grab a rental, and then go drive to Salem or something like that. So yeah. I'll have a comforting, okay. Thank you. Why I have a comforting presence is because I'm an emotional healer. That is what I do as a Reiki healer. I make you feel better. And it's very, what I'm doing is very gently, as almost like a hypnosis. I am adjusting your chakras. And I know that. And that I know that's what my talent is. Like there's some stuff I don't do. Like I wish I could learn more astrology. I want to know more of astrology. Now, am I good enough to tell you, oh my God, you've got an Aquarius and Pluto's an Aquarius? I can do that. But when it comes to transits and oh my God, you have to study for years and years and years and years. I have a very good friend. Her name is Susie Evolutionary. She's a very good friend. I might be doing workshops with her at some point. Check her out. She is a great astrologer. So there you go. All right. You need help with your root chakra. Okay. That's trauma, dear. There's some type of trauma there. I'm picking it up. You might need, you know what it might help you? A past life regression. And I'm not saying that I do it, but I'm not saying you have to come with me. That might help you release something from this lifetime in your childhood. Okay? Hi, Portugal. Oh, I didn't know you. I forget Portugal does speak English. I apologize. So, yo continúo estudiando español, pero no hablo español muy bien. Un poquito. I speak a little Spanish, you guys. It's not very much. Je dois admettre que mon français n'est pas très bon tout le temps parce que je l'oublie beaucoup. See, I speak fluent French. So I have a bachelor's degree in it. I bet you guys didn't know that. Art and French with a minor in art history. I was going to France. Instead, I got married. Had 3 kids, you know. So now's my fun. This is my fun time now. I'm traveling so much. So, yep. Which of your services on special? Half hour. Do I have a coupon? I didn't make one. But Hilda, what you need to do is just email me. Tell me what time you'd like tomorrow or Tuesday, and it's half off. I've only got 5 spots. I don't know but if I'm over and there's a couple more extras, I don't care. I have enough space for you. Okay, so don't worry. Sorry. I should have had a coupon. That's one thing that I'm frustrated. Really quick, I'm going to explain this all to you guys. If you go to enchantedskye.com, it's a different website than Lana's enchantedskye.com. I kid you not. Look at the 2 of them. There's 2 different. They're looped together, though, onto the same payment and calendar, though. Because I'm not confident on my Enchanted Skye with Wix yet. And it's offering coupons. GoDaddy does not offer me coupons. I can't use coupons. So that's why I've never offered them on my old website. So the new website's going to offer them, but I don't know what I'm doing on Wix yet. I'm a pro at GoDaddy. And so that's why eventually you'll have coupons offered, and they'll be actually when I'm online. I'll say, okay, there's a coupon. I just emailed it to all my followers. I haven't done it because of the way the website is presented, and I can't do anything about it. So I have to go to a better a bigger website that offers me more, and I don't understand how to use Wix real good yet. I was on there, I erased something. I was like so mad at myself. So yeah. So I'm learning. Yeah. You know what? Wix is pretty easy, but you know, I'm having a hard time getting paid, and it makes me mad. I've already had 2 appointments through the Wix website, and it was nice enough. A couple of my followers went through Enchanted Skye instead. You'll see the difference. One doesn't look as professional as the other one, I'm telling you. Anyway, I don't understand a couple things on there, and so I'm learning. And I'm a pro at the GoDaddy website. And so you can tell the difference. You can tell I've been working on which one I worked on, which one I haven't. So, yeah. All right. Oh, thank you, Terry. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I don't have a coupon. Because I'm still learning that website, and I think what I'm going to do is start sending them out to followers. Hey, guess what? The first person that, the first 10 people that book the past life regression is 25 or 30% off, which is a good deal too. So I don't charge a lot for hypnosis. Most of these people are charging 3 times what I'm charging. You do know that, right? And they don't understand, but I know the secret. It's not that hard to get certified. You don't need to be charging $400 and $500. That's ridiculous. I know better. So yeah. I have one lady that I'm tutoring, or I'm mentoring, and she's like, well, we have to take all these classes, and we go through this class, and we have to do it for 6 months. BS. I got certified in 6 weeks in going 9, I think I went 9 to 3 or something like that, for 6 weeks. Completely certified through the Hypnosis Guild of America. So yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. Is your sister okay? She's been in and out of the ERs and they can't find anything. Is it her stomach, Natasha? Feels like it's something on her insides, like her stomach. Okay, Natasha, tell me what's going on. Is it the stomach? It feels like it's in the stomach, its inner cavity of her body. They don't know. I think it's their stomach. Thank you, Teresa. It's her stomach. Something to do with her stomach. It's either got an ulcer or she's got IBS. There's something like that. Oh, she's got pain in her back? It's not her back. It's her stomach. I'm still saying it's that. Is it affecting her back? Which it can, if it's bad enough. It's an intestinal thing, or, It's not her back. I'm telling you. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm going to be off here soon. I've been on here 70. Oh, I'm always on here. You want to be Reiki certified? I'm offering classes, Deborah Joffrey. That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to be offering them online, which aren't as good. In person are better. That's why I'm making the Reiki Center. So if you want to come, you also get certified in animals if you come here. If I'm online, I can only certify you for people. But if you come here, you get to work on my horses. I think I'm going to buy a couple goats again. You guys can work on baby and do goat yoga or something. And so I used to have they were the little tiny ones. Yeah, we had small goats. I mean, I had one that was 35 pounds full grown. So they were small. Yeah. It locks up her body. It's something to do with her intestines and her stomach. I don't understand. Did I say IBS and stomach? Yes. I'd still say that, Natasha. Something to do with her intestines, stomach. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting anything neurological. It's something directly. I just don't understand. I just know that that's what I show and that's what they make me feel. Okay. All right. Can I find out what's causing your mom's rash? Are you sure she doesn't have shingles? I don't know why I say that. Are you sure that's not shingles? Okay. Now, remember, I got a disclaimer on my website now that says I am not a doctor. I'm only giving you advice. You should never not go to the doctor. You should always believe what the doctor says because I'm not an expert, but I usually will help you. Okay? All right. You'll check? Yes, please. I'm serious. I think it's shingles. And did you know that if I went and got my shingles shot because I've had chicken pox, that once you've had shingles, you can never get the vaccine and it'll come back. Shingles comes back all the time. I didn't know that. That's true, Deborah. You do not work with animals. That's right. Forgot. You're right. You should be certified in Reiki. You could be, imagine, while you're holding the animals and helping out, the vet, you're using your hands. Yep. Remember the sign is on your hands. There's a special sign you do on your hands and open your hands up. You can be doing to calm, shock. You can be adjusting their chakras and calming them down while the vet's looking. Yep. Yes, you're right. Yep. I got that. Yep. Little goats, the little bitty. Yeah, I had two baby ones. We accidentally, here's a bad story. So I had two miniature Nigerian dwarfs, half brother and sister. Well, they were 4-H and they said, well, we weathered the male. That means to neuter them, the billy goat. They didn't. They bred. We didn't know. We didn't know. And she had twins and one didn't have a leg because they were inbred. It was such a bad situation. I couldn't believe it. They were 4-H is teaching you how to take care of animals, right? Well, they were supposed to have weathered them and dehorned them. Well, they dehorned them. They didn't do the neutering right. And we didn't know. And so I felt so bad. So after that, what we did is we got him weathered right away, but we didn't know it was so bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Natasha. I don't know why I want to say that's what it is, but that it just keeps coming up. Okay. All right. I spoke to me before. What do you see? China. What do I see? You know what? That's China. That's a little bit too much in here. Because it's broad and it gets to be too much. So I don't usually answer that kind of question on here. I would have to be more of a private session, okay? Because if you would say a yes or no question, that's a little different, okay? All right. Well, guys, I am going to get off anyway because I'm 73 minutes in, and I said I'd only be an hour, so I'm always on here late. And then I'm going to go pick somebody. You'll hear who I choose. Oh, yeah, I kept thinking, you know what? It's not you. I have somebody that's a pet, that is a vet assistant, but it's not you. There's somebody else I talk to a lot that I read for that's a vet assistant. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I got a Cash App. Yes. Thank you. You can put it's Lana's Enchanted Sky, same name. And get put on the list. I'm going to choose somebody for a free reading. Okay. All right. So you can get a free reading. You can you make a small donation. It's no big deal. Okay. Blessings to everybody. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. Wait, hold on. Ramona, do you need right ear surgery? Yes. But it'll be fine. Yes, Ramona. Okay. You do. But don't be afraid. I want to say it'll correct what's wrong. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Take care.